Time to meet the visiting Utah Jazz. At forward, right now.
And with
Thank you, Kevin.
he is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Denver, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Jokic is out there at Bol. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Yep, that one goes in there. We have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
Now here's Gobert. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
For 3, Murray, and the 3 ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. Driving in. Denver grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Here's Mitchell. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Murray for 3. Rebound by Mitchell.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Nuggets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Bol, the pass to Jokic. Barton kicks to Porter. Lets it go from deep. No good. And Utah the other way now.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. That one good for 2.
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovich. I mean, he really excels at keeping his balance even when the defense tries to get physical with him.
And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Murray finds Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Wheeling and dealing in the pick and roll. Murray, an encouraging sign of him improving as a passer.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And there's the drive. Porter pulls it in.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Barton passes to Jokic. Banked in off the glass. Jokic has got 6 points.
Boy, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
Now, here's Mitchell. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Inside, here's Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets in the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Got a piece of it. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
Substitution for your Nuggets.
Morris with the ball. Green, the pass to Gordon. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Now Gobert. And they get it. And it's good on the layup. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Donovan Mitchell. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
Jazz substitution.
Mitchell outside. Kicks to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. And Bull pulls it down. Denver leading by 7. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Now here is Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Murray. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Barton wide open. He fires. That's in. Coming off the assist from Jokic. Barton's got the lead up to 10 now for Denver.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Gobert the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the triple.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got his third basket of the night right there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Jokic. The kick out to Porter. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Porter's got his first bucket of the night. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Conley with a wide open look. Utah getting another chance here. Here's Bogdanovich. That shot off. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Speed and athleticism of Barton, superb. So venomous on these drives to the rim. Take that, fellas.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Got a piece of it. Jokic with the steal. 3 on 3. And Jokic throws it down.
Guys, I like the hustle from Jokic. I mean, this guy knows exactly how to get to his spots in transition.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And it's Mitchell missing. The Nuggets leading by 13. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Green. Nifty move. And he banks in the layup. Green's got his first points in this one. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Morris passes to Green. Green draws the double. Here's Morris. The shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. To the inside. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Morris with the rebound. Rivers with it. Now defended by Mitchell. A nice shot by Rivers.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Gobert gets to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. Gobert double teamed. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Gobert's got 6 points. The Nuggets leading by 13. Morris finds Rivers. Back to Morris. Rivers with it. Pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up flows.
Pass to Gobert. Now here is Conley. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Second personal foul.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Gordon with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Inside, here's Green. Goes straight to the defense. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Utah.
This is his first free throw of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Team foul.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After after 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you see it?
And the game plan they went with.
And that's a wrap.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Michael Porter's out there at Bowl. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Gobert. Another shot. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barton drives in. Over Mitchell. With the putback. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 10 points.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous,
and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted. Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package. But he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Gay passes to Clarkson. Driving in, and it's blocked. Martin surveying the floor. The pass to Bull. And stolen by Whiteside. And that's an intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Oney.
And a struggle here to find a rhythm in the second half. Field goal percentage starting to tail off in a big way.
Porter passes to Barton. Back to Porter. And here is Murray. He's got 7. Here's Jokic, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Hassan
That's a
Whiteside.
textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Denver leading by 16. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. There's 1:40 left in the third. Clarkson against Rivers. Back to Morris. 5 to shoot. Lob pass to Gordon. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Pass to Gay. Back to Clarkson. To the middle. Poked away. Stolen by Gordon. Outside, Green. Passes to Najee. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Stolen by Gay. Outside against Green. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Morris right side. Najee passes to Gordon. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Denver.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Here's Oney. And that one hits back iron. Denver leading by 18. Here's Rivers. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Gay outside. The putback, and Gabe with the second chance points. And so it's Denver with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the one. Here's Oni. Driving to the basket. No stop. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in end. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
Hey, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Jazz making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Jazz trail by 14. The feed to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
And there's the pass to Bull. He kicks to Barton. Out to the right wing. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
And it's Conley penetrating, and it's denied. And they're able to recover. Gobert finds Mitchell. For three, shot clock at 6. And Utah another three.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now Murray. The kick out to Porter. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Murray against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. And stolen by Bull. Jumps up. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I'm really enjoying him tonight. Scoring a bunch of points. And his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
Mitchell in the corner. Shoots over Barton. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Conley against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
4 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, you know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
And so Murray nails both of them. Here's Conley. .149 left to play in the final quarter. From deep three-point range, Utah the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
From deep. The kick out to Porter. Puts up a three. Mike Conley with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nuggets.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
For three, Murray. Good work defensively by Conley. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Barton outside. Murray looking around. Back to Barton. Over Mitchell. And another miss by Denver. Utah with the ball. Down by 12. It's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Mitchell wide open. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Even early. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a view of downtown. Before before we get...
Thanks a lot, BA.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff out. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Nuggets, Murray and Barton, the guards. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Bol in at the 4. Here's Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
Now here's Murray. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And never lacking for confidence, as Porter is not going to let a little bit of contact hold him up.
Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Now here's Booker. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Here's Crowder. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
Barton outside. Back to Murray. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Paul against Murray. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. To the inside. Ayton, no good. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Here's Bol. He's covered by Ayton. Bol, no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Murray passes to Jokic. Pass to Barton. And there's the drive. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
To the paint. Fades and shoots. And here's Paul. Jacks up at 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Now here's Jokic. Fast break. Here we go. Plenty of space. Out to Bridges. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. And stolen by Murray. Here's Bol. Back to Murray. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Bridges. Inside. Here's Ayton. Deflected. On the wing, Barton. Over to the wing. Outside Murray. The 3. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Crowder. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away.
Crowder left side. Now here's Bridges. The kick out to Paul. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Murray passes to Barton. There's 47 seconds left now in the first quarter. To the middle. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Bridges outside. For 3. Outside for Booker. Pass to Paul. 6 to shoot. Back to Bridges. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
I just love the ball move.
Denver's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Murray against Paul. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Paul for 3. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
The Suns leading. Booker finds Ayton. Crowder with it. Covered by Jokic. Outside for Booker. Back to Crowder. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the center.
Here's Barton. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Bridges. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Tries a 10-footer. The shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Paul with a steal. Outside Booker. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. There's the drive. And Booker, here we go. And he lays it up and in. Booker's got his first basket.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Pass to Porter. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Bridges. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Porter. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. For 3, Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Bridges has got 9.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Payne with the bucket.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Rivers. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
Well, the defense cannot allow Austin Rivers to do that. He loves embarrassing them with the handle.
Payne against Morris. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Good work there as it goes. And the Suns lead by 15.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Payne on the bounce. McGee passes to Johnson. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Kaminsky. No good. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Najee. Tries again. Right side Green. The Suns clear it.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
McGee finds Kaminsky. Now Payne. Here's McGee. And that's not going to go. And so
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They have a 13-point lead. And over to Shaq. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Green out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Monte Morris. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Najee in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Morris passes to Green. Here's Rivers. And he dunks it down.
On the attack, 6'4", good verts. Rivers can produce at the rim.
Payne with it. 6 points for him. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Down low. Here's Kaminsky. Uses the glass on the layup. Kaminsky's got his second basket of the night.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Najee. Porter Jr. comes in for Green. Barton, he's checked in for Rivers. And Murray subbed in for Morris.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Booker, pass to Crowder. Out to the right wing. Wide open. They get it back. Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. This one for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Bridges against Murray. Stolen by Bridges. Here's a 3 from Paul. Pure from 3-point range. Paul's got 8 points.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% from 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Here's Murray. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And he drops the first.
Really amazing to see how far Jamal Murray has come in this league. A guy who's capable on the night to just carry his team, put a ton of points on the board, and that high motor of his is something everybody appreciates.
Outside Paul. Fires the 3. The rebound by Murray. The Nuggets really having a tough go here. Barton left side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Oh, and there goes Barton. Kicks it into another gear.
Will Barton.
Both shots good from the strike. The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Paul against Murray. Pass to Crowder. To the inside. The kick out to Paul. Now here's Crowder. Shot clock at 5. That's good from Paul on the assist from Crowder. 11 points in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Najee, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Michael Porter. Rivers is checked in for Barton. And it's Morris in for Murray. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Another shot. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And muscling through that time, Crowder with a physical play and an N1 chance.
For the Suns, Jay Crowder, shooting 1.
And that one misses.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And he's going for the oop here. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Ayton in the high post. 5 points in the game. For 3, Bridges. And it's Denver with a rebound. And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
And a deep 3 from Paul. From beyond the arc, and then some. Paul's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, and CP3 feeling confident right now. Got to respect him the next time if you're defending it.
Here's Rivers. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Paul passes to Booker. Fires the 3. Bridges outside. Back to Ayton. Green with the defensive effort. The Nuggets have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Rivers. Stolen by Bridges. And they're on the break. The kick out to Paul. Now here's Bridges. Ayton passes to Crowder. 3-pointer. And Chris Paul with the 3. Paul's got 12 now in this quarter.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Murray passes to Jokic. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound.
And Jokic, I think he thought he was with his brothers, wrestling around in there and bullied his way to grab that rebound.
Porter against Bridges. Pass to Booker. Here's Crowder. Ayton in the high post. Outside Booker. Back to Ayton. Goes up on the wing. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
From deep, Barton. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. All from deep 3-point land. Ayton finds Booker. Here's a three from Paul. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Bridges outside. From behind the arc. Oh, Jokic with a block. And they get it back. To the paint. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Porter outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Puts up a three. Here's the three. There's the three. That won't go either for Paul.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Murray from outside. And Ayton pulls it down.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Porter in the post. Booker defending. Porter gets the bucket.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Pass to Crowder. Oh, they need this. The kick out to Paul. Lots of room. And it's good for two. Paul's got 14 points now in the second half.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Gets the three ball to go.
Well, that's just sweet passing there for Murray, keeping his eyes open and finding the open man.
Outside Booker. Shoots over Barton. Barton with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And then Porter with the dunk.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. He buries it from three. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Chris Paul.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Ayton passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Paul finds Bridges. Jacks up a three. Poke loose.
And his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep the possession going. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Paul against Murray. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And so here's Phoenix. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray from outside. It doesn't go for him. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shut.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. DH.
Hey, Kevin.
But I love that resilience. It shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5. And for Denver, the guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. Michael Porter's out there with Bol. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrated.
Drills it from outside.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
From deep three-point range, that doesn't go either for Doncic. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. Murray kicks to Jokic. A three-pointer off the mark. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations. That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Outside for Murray. Over Hardaway. Jokic on the follow.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Here's Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
All free throws good from Doncic. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Doncic. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 7 points.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
Murray kicks to Jokic.
2 minutes.
Pass to Porter. Murray against Doncic. Murray the pass to Jokic. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Finney Smith. And Bol pulls it down.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Murray, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Marjanovic kicks to Hardaway. Fires for three and stolen by Barton. Murray the pass to Barton. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Porter bounce pass. And the dunk by Bull.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. His court awareness is really impressive.
Now Doncic, 9 points in the game so far. Top of the key, Porzingis. Porter against Marjanovic. Over Porter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Denver leading by 5. Jokic inside. Feeds it to Bull. Back to Jokic. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Mavericks ball.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Bull is out there with Jokic, and it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. 6 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Murray with it. Hardaway pick. Oh, what a dunk!
Out below!
Come on, Murray with it.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Najee's checked in, and Gordon subbed in for Bull. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Here's what Denver's going with right now. Green, he's checked in for Michael Porter. Austin Rivers comes in for Will Barton. And Morris subbed in for Murray. Here's Brunson. Offensive rebound. Brown to the paint. The kick out to Brown. The Mavericks rebound. Back to Bullock. Dishes it to Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown. And so Green will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. When they go to the intentional foul, Murray's checked in for Monte Morris. And Dallas also making a switch. Cauley Stein's checked in. Murray against Brunson. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Morris is checked in for Denver.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Rivers kicks to Gordon. That one goes. Counted. Gordon's got the lead up to 10 now for Denver.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Brunson against Morris. And Kleber slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
2 minutes.
Brunson against Morris. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 8. Now here's Kleber. It's tipped. Morris into the lane. The shot that time not on target. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. For 3, Bullock. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets leading by 8.
In addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
And 1:01 left here in the second. Gordon finds Green. And here's Rivers. No points in the game yet for him. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. There's Brown with the 3. Dallas again missing. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Brunson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And both free throws good for Brunson. The Nuggets leading by 10. Here's Morris. Lob pass to Gordon. He can't hit that time.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And so it's Denver with a 10-point lead. Some breathing. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Mavericks. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low.
And guys, he has all the makings of an elite scorer. Porter combines size, athleticism, and terrific shot-making ability. That is rare.
Doncic against Barton. On the wing, Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Jokic passes to Barton. It's rebounded by Dallas. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. That's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Jokic on the foul. Jokic has got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Hardaway from outside. It's good from long range. Hardaway has got 6.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
It's Barton on the wing. They get it back. The kick out to Porter. Murray, the pass to Barton. Down low, Jokic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And 11 points for Jokic.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by Murray.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Back to Porter. Murray scanning the floor. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
To the inside, Jokic with the steal. Floats it up for Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell down low. Porter with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Jokic.
2 minutes.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So it's the Mavericks now. Mavericks trail by 15. Outside Hardaway. And stolen by Barton. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Jokic throws it down.
The sneaky athleticism of Jokic, reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. Doncic against Green. And yes, it's good. Porzingis has got his first 2 points.
Well, this guy's got size and showing increasing strength. Kristaps Porzingis nicely done.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And it's Gordon missing. Mavericks trail by 15. Brunson with a clean look and a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Green kicks to Rivers. The Nuggets with another miss. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. For the 3. Green with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against the move.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Here's Brunson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
Magic substitution. Really calling stop.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. More is no good. Brown down low. And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Launches a 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Denver on top, up by 15. And we'll get going after. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Hole is out there with Michael Porter, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And Porter comes to help. The kick out to Brown. Brunson scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. From deep. The offensive rebound.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
And he commits the intentional foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Personal foul.
Mavericks on D, trailing by 13. Murray against Doncic. And Murray, here we go.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
On the wing, Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Porzingis against Murray. Porzingis is doubled. Here's Finney-Smith. Tries again. Out to Hardaway. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Outside Porter. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hardaway kicks to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. From deep 3-point range. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
The pass to Jokic from the arc. Denver the rebound. Barton outside. Takes a 3. They shoot again. Outside for Murray. On the wing, Porter. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Murray, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. There's the triple. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Finney-Smith.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Murray with the bounce pass. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. To the paint. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Doncic looking it over. Back to Hardaway. Over in the corner, Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. That one a little long.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Here's the 3. No good. Shot missing. Now Denver takes it the other way. Barton outside. Passes it to Murray. He kicks the ball to the middle. It's deflected. Hardaway with the steal.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
When you get these opportunities, even when you've got the lead, you've got to take advantage. Really nice to be able to knock down the technical like that.
And Porter putting it right back in. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
Let's meet the visiting team, Denver Nuggets. At the end
Well, this...
All right, BA.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
And here's Denver. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. The 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the long J.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Conley passes to Gobert. And here's Mitchell. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. No good with a layup. Murray passes to Barton. Back to Murray. Up and over Conley. Rejected by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Gordon with a steal. Murray from outside. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
On offense, here's Utah. 7-point differential.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Again, the miss by Murray.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Murray. Three-pointer. Murray can't get that one to fall. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up. You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Conley. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Porter. He shoots. Mitchell grabs a miss.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Murray for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. The three from Mitchell. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
44 seconds left in the opening quarter. Conley against Jokic. The shot's good.
He's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Murray for 3. No luck on that one. So Utah will take it the other way.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And here's Murray. He has 6. Gordon can't hit. Oh, deflected. From deep. Oh, almost ended a game this close. They're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he nails the third.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Murray for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Mike Conley making things happen for the Jazz. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Murray. The Jazz making their last shot. Martin outside. And here's Porter outside. The shot no good. And Utah the other way now. Here's O'Neal to the left side wing. Conley finds Gobert. Up and over Gordon. Gobert no good. The Nuggets trail. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Outside Conley. Now Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition from deep. Conley. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Back to Murray. Tries to break his ice. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Bowles checked in. Murray passes to Barton. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. Great open look there. Mitchell's got 8 points.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Murray against Conley. From the arc. Murray, no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic, but international is a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began, and they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Mitchell up top. Give him 8 points now. Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:52 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Gordon. Back to Rivers. They need this. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Bojan Bogdanovich picks one up.
Austin Rivers, the son of a famed player and basketball coach Doc, making an impact in his league with his overall play.
And there's 1:38 left in the first half. Conley against Morris. Pass to Mitchell. Left side Conley. Down low. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
They've also had a great start beyond the arc. The threes are really falling.
And that one falls for Gobert.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against.
Now here's Gordon. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The 3 from Mitchell. Can't get it to drop. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Outside, Green. No one near him. Rivers' shot is off.
Denver foul. Deep, not deep. That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Gobert.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now. Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
O'Neal misses. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Najee. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from Mitchell. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
4 seconds left. Yep, that one's good. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Here's Gordon. Off the inbound, no good. And so that's... All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 14. Kenny. And that's...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 from Michael Malone. Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Aaron Gordon. Then there's Jeff Green. And it's Najee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Gordon. Here's Morris. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That free throw good for Morris. A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Najee. Porter Jr. comes in for Green. And it's Barton in for Rivers. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Here's Mitchell. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Morris for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound. More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Conley against Morris. Stolen by Conley. And the bucket is good. Conley's gotten 4 this quarter.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Morris outside. From deep, Barton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And he commits the intentional foul for the Nuggets. Bull comes in for Gordon. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Morris. Over 1.5 minutes now into this third quarter action. Conley against Murray. And Gobert with the stop. And that's a double-double for him now.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead. Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Puts up a 3. Utah gets it back. Gobert finds Conley. Five to shoot. Second chance shot. Back to Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A line change here for Utah. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Murray for 3. The rebound by Whiteside.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Clarkson outside. Now here's Whiteside. Here's Honey. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back. Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Gay with the ball. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Oni. 3 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. From deep. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Jokic. Porter's got 9.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball, and almost always makes the right decision.
Now here's Clarkson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From deep three-point range, Porter pulls it in.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
To the wing on the left. Murray for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Barton. Clarkson outside to the middle. Here's Whiteside. And the layup falls. And the Jazz lead by 20.
When he gets the ball in that close with Whiteside's length, I don't know how you stop him.
Murray from outside gets the 3 to fall. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Oni. And here's Clarkson. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Murray for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Bogdanovic from long range. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Barton. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Nuggets. On the wing, Barton. Out to the wing. A clear look for Murray. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
Murray against Conley. Here's O'Neal. Now Conley takes it inside. Here's Bogdanovic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. From deep, Conley. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
The Jazz have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Murray passes to Porter. The Nuggets with another miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Conley finds Mitchell. Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. From 18 feet away. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Outside Murray. Over Gobert. Knocked away. Stolen by Conley. For three, O'Neal. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. That one no good. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And here's Porter outside. And the three-pointer goes.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. From behind the arc. And they recover it. Back to O'Neal. Gobert with it. And stolen by Jokic. Pass to Barton. Here's Bull. Defended by Bogdanovich. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Conley. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Jazz.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Rudy Gobert.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Hailing from Canada, Jamal Murray is the latest star to emerge from the North, joining countrymates like SGA, R.J. Barrett, Brandon Clark. Really impressive.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Now Porter defending. They get the rebound.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so here is Denver, following the bucket by the Jazz, and Barton gets it to go.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And that one's good from Conley.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Bull. Here's the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, welcome everyone. Thanks for D8.
Kevin, thanks.
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Murray. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Porter. And Jokic throws it down.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
All up top, he's covered by Murray. Booker with no one around. They grab their own miss. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. And stolen by Gordon. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. 4-point game. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Murray following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Misses the 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Bridges dishes to Crowder. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Ball outside. Rebound by the Nuggets.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Porter with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Back to Murray. Inside. Gordon. Count that one.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now here's Paul. He dishes it to Booker. Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And Ayton throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Gordon against Crowder. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Like a lot of players, Porter Jr. is at his best when he's playing downhill, playing with speed, attacking the rim.
Ball passes to Bridges. Booker dishes to Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Crowder against Murray. To the paint. Jokic passes to Porter. It's deflected. Crowder inside. He's covered by Murray. Bridges outside. Oh, good on the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Murray, no good. Suns trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
You know, going back to his rookie season in 2006, Paul shot under 30% from deep. It's amazing how much he's improved that part of his game.
And it's Murray with the jam.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Booker after the Nuggets pick up 2. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Here's Barton. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Paul. That's to Booker. But 3. Porter pulls it in. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Crowder with the steal. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, Paul won't miss an open. He's that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Murray dishes to Porter. Bridges with some nice defense. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets lead by 3. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's business.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Murray against Paul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs. So do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And Jokic slams it in.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
Paul passes to Booker. Kicks it to Bridges. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Back to Bridges. Shot by Crowder, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Jokic lays it up off the glass. That's now 8 points for Jokic.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Ayton kicks to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots. So he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Morris looking over the floor. No good that time. Bridges with some nice defense. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself.
For your Suns.
He can orchestrate with the best of them.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Morris passes to Najee. Morris into the lane. It's good.
Monte Morris.
Morris has got his first basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Payne with it. Guarded now by Morris. Payne dishes to Johnson.
2 minutes
Back to Payne.
First half. 2 minutes.
Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's McGee. He doesn't hit that one. And Denver the other way now.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And McGee kicks to Johnson. Back to McGee. Johnson in the corner. Gordon against McGee. Payne gets a wide open look. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
And, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Rivers passes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
Shamet the pass to McGee. Count it. Good.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, and close shots that he takes.
Bounce pass from Morris. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Payne. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Gordon at the line for 2.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Payne dishes to McGee. Now here's Payne. Guarded closer. Pass to Shamet. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Bridges picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. And so it's Denver holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now, all right. right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first 5. And that'll do it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Jokic is out there with Bol. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder kicks to Ayton. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Porter, no luck. Suns trail by 8. Bridges outside. Puts it up from 17. And Paul with the basket on the assist from Bridges. Paul's got the first basket of the third quarter for Phoenix. Murray, the pass to Barton. Porter kicks to Barton. To the inside. Bol. That shot off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Booker. Ayton in the high post. Takes the 3. No good from Booker.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-foot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing that that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
You know, when Jokic is this well positioned, he's deadly, making the catch and shoot look seamless.
Paul passes to Bridges. He kicks it to Crowder. Passes it to Ayton. Paul outside. Over Jokic. Bridges finds Ayton. Back to Bridges. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Murray, the pass to Porter. The pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. Up again. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding. Let him eat.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets. 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
McGee up top, guarded by Green. Payne passes to Johnson. Back to Payne. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeff Green picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Green against Johnson. And it's Green missing. Suns trail by 6. Here's Shamet. Payne finds Shamet. Down low. Johnson up top. Pass to Shamet. Suns moving the ball around. McGee's shot is off. Denver leading by 6. Out to Morris. Back to Green. Green draws the double. At the top of the key, Gordon. Shamet with the steal. Payne looking around. Here's Kaminsky. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Najee.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now here's Payne, covered by Morris. And McGee kicks to Payne. Back to McGee. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. McGee's got 6 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Morris outside. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding.
And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forwards, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And they pick up 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Denver.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Booker draws the double. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Barton kicks to Bull. Pass to Porter. Sweet move. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Booker finds Paul. Driving inside. Jokic with the steal.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover-free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Paul's shot is off.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Chris Paul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Murray, the pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Outside for Murray.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 7. Here's Ayton. The shot by Paul. Nobody around. Hits the jumper in space.
A big bucket at a critical time. Chris Paul not going to leave it up to anybody else. He wanted that shot.
Denver calls timeout. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Paul with the ball, now guarded by Barton. Bridges passes to Crowder. Hits the layup in for the sweep pump fake to freeze the D.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Murray against Paul. To the middle. Porter kicks to Jokic. They need this one. Going inside. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Bridges for three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges has got the game tied up here for the Suns. Murray outside. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
Paul kicks to Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Booker. To take the lead. They get it back. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
And Denver has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Murray looking around. To the paint. Here's Bull. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Murray against Paul. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Booker. That's short off the rim. Here's Denver now. Jokic passes to Murray. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg.
Presentation of the NBA.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center, filling out the middle. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing, and competition for minutes makes a team better.
Barton with a steal. Here's Gordon, and Gordon with the big finish.
And some nice instincts shown on the defensive end from Barton to get that one started. Comes away with the steal thanks to that effort.
Doncic against Murray. Powell left side. Here's Finney-Smith. Not going to go that time. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Jokic finds Gordon. Outside Murray. From outside the arc. That one drops. And it comes off an assist from Porter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Murray against Doncic. From deep three-point range. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 so far. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Doncic. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Denver on D. Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. To halt the run. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Sometimes you do a little extra work. Something good comes your way. And Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Porzingis. Outside Finney-Smith. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Jokic. Barton outside. Murray against Doncic. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Hardaway lets it go. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Outside Finney-Smith. Porzingis passes to Doncic. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Murray, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Doncic with the jam.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Porter. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And then Porter with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Doncic outside. Into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Now here's Doncic. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Porter finds Gordon. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Doncic. The layup off target.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. He made a big impact. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
The drive by Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome.
And for Porzingis, gosh, the dunk looks so easy.
Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Takes a 3. Oh, Denver gets it back. Shoots over Powell. Second chance effort. They grab their own miss.
And in that sequence, you saw Jokic and the way that he goes to work. Just beat everybody to the ball.
The Mavericks shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Now here's Doncic. Inside. Here's Porzingis.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone.
Oh, man.
Oh!
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee. Now covers. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Doncic against Morris. Now here's Green.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
There's 1:26 left in the first half. Doncic against Morris. Porzingis for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Morris with it. Pass to Dozier. Outside, Green. Driving inside. Dozier can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Back to Powell. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now just a 4-point Denver lead.
There's just too much size with Porzingis to stop him from doing that.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morris. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Dwight Powell.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morris. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Outside Hardaway. Powell finds Hardaway. It's rebounded by Najee. Here's Rivers. Here's Dozier.
Well, Porzingis with that huge wingspan can still be a tough matchup for any opposing shooter.
And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Jamal Murray has been the story in this one. He had 14 points and 1 rebound. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last out. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half? That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Michael Malone. They've got Monte Morris. Also Austin Rivers out there. And it's Dozier in at the 3 spot. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
And here's Brunson. There's the drive. Kick out to Brown. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bullock. No good with the triple. Denver in the lead. Here's Gordon. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Gordon's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brett, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous. Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
To the paint. Here's Brown. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. The Nuggets making a switch here. Moles checked in.
At the line for Dallas.
Free throw good. Brown. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Murray against Brunson. Pass to Bull. Outside for Porter. From deep. Knocks down the triple.
Porter Jr.
He's got 7.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
Brunson passes to Kleba. Brown in the high post. And here's Brunson from the arc. Porter pulls it in.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Takes the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Dallas has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Moses Brown.
There's been a lot of talk about Michael Porter Jr. and the way that he plays and how athletic he is. How's he doing that on the vegan diet? For some, it works well.
Brunson on the drive. He got a piece of it.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Barton, the pass to Porter. Back to Barton. And here's Gordon. Pass to Porter. Let's go with a 3. The shot won't fall. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Barton. Shoots over Brown. And again, Denver no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Bull. Back to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Rejected by Brown. Porter with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Brunson. Counted from distance. Brunson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Back to Murray. Pass to Bull. Here's Barton. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 16. Dallas has gone 1 of 6 from 3-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for. To the middle. Here's Kleba. The kick out to Brunson. Fires the 3. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Brown with the steal. Kleba passes to Brunson. Launches a 3. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Dallas again missing.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Morris passes to Green. The 3. Bullock puts it in. Right side Brunson. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Brunson's got 5 now.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Nuggets on top, leading by 14. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Morris has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. They've got Moses Brown. Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Brown in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. They get it back. Pass to Rivers. Morris with it. Fires the 3. Called in by Brown.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
Morris outside. Back to Rivers. Stolen. Down low. Here's Brunson. Denver grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Morris with it. Now guarded by Brown. Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee. Brunson defending. Najee, good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Brunson. There's the triple. No luck on that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Now Morris. Green for 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Six on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Kleber, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D, and it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. A different look for Denver. Denver has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Barton outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Porter. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And a great job. Murray just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
The 3 is up. And it's Denver with a rebound. Porter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Launches it. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
And you really want to step up and try to make Porter make a move right there. The 3-ball look easy.
From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks it from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Barton. Jokic passes to Barton. And here's Porter outside. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Finney-Smith. And the Mavericks, another 3.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Porter. Now Murray. And here's Jokic. Back to Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nuggets.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Michael Porter.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Murray from outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Porzingis not letting anything or anyone getting his way right now offensively.
Now here's Murray. Barton outside. Murray with it. Fires for three. Porzingis grabs the board. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Off target with the open look.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe.